Okay, today I'm going to show you guys how to teach sit down and stay with a puppy. I've got Winston here today, who's a 3-month-old Pomsky, Pomeranian Husky. Really cute little kid, but very hyper, and he doesn't have any foundation whatsoever with sit down or stay. So this will be a really good exercise for him, and really good for you guys to see how I'm going to introduce a blank slate puppy to sit down and stay. So I typically, with puppies, will use treats in the beginning, but I'm going to phase these out as quickly as possible. I don't want to have him turn into a dog that doesn't sit unless I have a treat in my hand. So we're just using the treats to help get the ideas down, and then typically within a week or two, I want them totally out. So as they get better, you're going to start giving a treat every other time, and then every 3 times, and so on, until you've totally weaned them out. What I'm going to use along with the sit down stay commands, I'm also going to use hand signals. Puppies are very sight and sound oriented, and so they respond really well to hand signals as well as verbal commands. So typically for sit, I use a fist. For down, I use flat palm down like this, and for stay is flat palm out. It really doesn't matter what hand signal you decide to use. You can use the ones that I use, or you can use ones that you're more comfortable with. It really doesn't matter as long as you're comfortable and consistent with them. So when I'm using treats with my hand signals, I want to kind of basically merge the treat with the hand signal the best I can. So when I'm doing the sit command and I'm using the fist, I've got the treat right here, just in my finger, so that the puppy can smell it and kind of be interested in it, but he can't get to it. And I'm going to basically use my hand signal to kind of get him into the sit position. Same thing with the down position. I'm going to have the treat just right here between my thumb and my finger, and then I'm going to take him into the down position, and then same thing with stay. So I will always have the treat in my hand to kind of help encourage them to know what they're supposed to do. Now puppies, they pick things up a little bit quicker if you help them to do it rather than making them do it. So you don't want to push his butt down, because he'll actually pick it up faster if he goes into the sit position himself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the treat right next to his nose, and you can tell that he's very interested in it. And I'm going to slowly arch it back towards his butt. Sit. Good boy. Good sit. The second his butt hits the ground, then I'm going to give him the sit command, because you want to associate the command with the action. So I didn't say the command before he sat. I said it while he was going into the position, so that I can have that association. Once he knows the command, you can say it whenever you want, but he's got to associate the command properly first. Come here, Winston. So same thing, I'm going to keep it right next to his nose. Sit. Good boy. Good sit. Arch it back slowly towards his butt until he goes into that sit position. If you bring it up too high from his nose, oftentimes puppies will jump up. He's not going to. Oh, there he goes. So oftentimes puppies will jump up instead of going into the sit position. So that's why you don't want to bring it up high above his nose. You want to keep it touching his nose so that he's not wanting to jump up. Winston, come here. Sit. Good boy. Good sit. Very good. Once they go into the sit position, they get the treat, and I also praise them with good sit, good down, good stay. Whatever it is that they did good, I let them know which one it was. Sit. Good. Good sit. Come here. Sit. Good boy. Good sit. Very good. Good boy. So the sit position is pretty easy for most puppies. The down position is much harder. So before I start him into the down, I'm actually going to start him off in the sit position. Once he's in the sit position, I'm going to take the treat from his nose straight to his toes. Down. Good boy. Good down. If you bring it too far away from his toes, then he's going to stand up and move towards it. So that's why you want to take the treat from his nose straight to his toes. Down. Good boy. Good down. Winston, I would say, is doing better than most puppies. Most puppies kind of struggle with the down position and have a hard time. So don't expect your puppy to do this as quickly. Down. Good boy. Good down. Because he's being like model student of what I want him to do. If your dog is struggling with the down position, well, first off, when I'm taking the treat from their nose to the toes, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to hold it for a while. Some puppies will stay in the sit position and just stare at your hand like basically, what am I supposed to do? Keep that treat down there on the ground. And if they get distracted or anything, bring it back to their nose and take it back to the ground. So that you can basically encourage them to go into the down position. Sometimes it takes them a